And we're talking now with Gary. Gary, you're with Allworth's Money Matters.
Hi. Thanks for having the call.
Yeah.
So, my wife and I are recently retired. She is 61 and I'm 63 years old. About half of our net worth is tied up in a paid-off home that's larger than we need and an out-of-town fourplex rental property that's also paid off. We have one daughter who's finishing up college currently. She has nostalgia for the home, her childhood home, but realistically probably would never live in it. And she doesn't have the temperament to manage the rental.
Okay.
So I'm wondering what considerations we should have for how to most effectively launch her and provide her with an inheritance while making sure that we have enough money to last.
And you say inheritance, you want to do some inheritance now or later?
Later is what I'm thinking. I want to make sure that I'm not eating cat food along the way, but that we still are leaving something to help her out.
What's the total net worth, including the houses?
About $6 million.
Why are you worried about this?
That's why he has the $6 million.
No, but why you, but I understand why he has the money, but
Why are you worried about your daughter?
Why are you worried about your daughter? That's something that might happen 30 or 35 years in the future.
Well, because we've worked hard and we want to give her all the benefits from our hard work.
Well,
how old is she?
She's 20.
She is
21.
22. 22.
Okay. So you can gift her now. You can gift her money now. I don't know if I would do that. I would wait for the first big gifting opportunity will most likely come with the purchase of her first time home. That's where we see it.
Or you might help. Like my son bought a new bike. He's into biking and he wanted a new bike. And I said, I'm going to match you 50 cents on the dollar. This was recently. He's a very expensive road bike. Why are you looking at me like I'm crazy?
Your son probably has all kinds of money. He has a great job. You're just trying to be nice.
He's a commercial pilot. No, they make you starve for the first couple of years.
Oh, he doesn't make that much money?
No, he doesn't make that much money.
He lives that highfalutin
He doesn't live that highfalutin lifestyle either.
As a pilot.
But my point is, you can look for opportunities along the way
that are based
help.
Yeah, that are based on life events.
Yeah, and match her efforts on things. And maybe is she still in school or is she first job?
She's in school.
Okay.
She'll finish up this year.
So maybe her first job, you help for her rent for the first couple of years or whatever.
Yeah, and we don't know. I mean, this is a tough job environment to graduate into.
Oh, yeah.
It is. Even if she's got an engineering degree or an accounting degree, even if she's not a rec major, it's a tough job market.
Do you have pensions or anything to replace the income you had when you retired?
I'm on a corporate board that pays me about $72,000 a year, and I have two small pensions. One that'll be $300 a month, another will be $3,000 a month.
And what kind of income did you make while you were working?
$3,000 is not small.
I made about $200,000.
So now it's $100. So you're probably going to have to start taking distributions on either the IRAs or the brokerage accounts.
Yeah.
Yeah. I wouldn't spend any time thinking about an inheritance at all.
Well, here's it's interesting because you're going through this. Now you're retired and you start thinking about your mortality already.
Right.
That's just the odds are at least one of you are going to be live alive into your 90s.
Here's hoping.
I don't know when the last time you updated your will or trust, but now is probably a good time. But also keep in mind that this isn't your last time you're going to update it.
Yeah.
The chance of you and your wife both dying at the same time is so small. But having some plan in place that in the unlikely event that happens, what happens to these assets? Because you don't want your daughter to receive them. If you both died today, you wouldn't want to receive all the assets today.
Yeah, that's one thing we finally did get around to. We talked about putting a trust together for about 15 years, and finally last year we did do that. And it does stipulate about how money be meted out to her so that she's not a 25-year-old getting a lot of money and blowing it.
Yeah, but there will be opportunities in life that come up in her life that will allow you to step in and help. And I would do it at that point in time, but otherwise I wouldn't spend a lot of time thinking about the legacy that will be left to her. Because based upon what you told us, right, it sounds like you're going to downsize your home at some point in time and probably get rid of that rental. And the rest of
and
the
you're thinking the
assets-
right thing. Just because she has an emotional attachment to the family home doesn't mean it's the right home for her.
Yeah, a home isn't a house, or a house isn't a home. A house is not a home. I just wouldn't spend any time on it. I'd make sure that you were spending the appropriate amount of money in retirement and you were happy.
Okay.
Yeah.
I can do that.
I would agree.
Yeah.
I would agree.
Wouldn't spend
She's
any-
going to have an inheritance.
Yeah,
You're going to
she-
have opportunities along the way to help her
Absolutely.
match her efforts.
Yes. So
Yeah.
I appreciate the
I
call.
like that. That's the effort.
Yeah, match your efforts. Someone else told me that, and it resonates really well with me. Match the efforts. Because
So-
you want you want to help her, not hinder.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So, all right.
All right.
Congrats on the
Congrats
retirement.
on the
Wish you well.
retirement.
Yeah. Exciting time.
Okay.
Exciting time of life.
Yes, it is.